You want to know something that really burns my biscuit? So few people really appreciate what a big deal it really was for the Camarilla just to be formed, or what came before that set some of the foundations and circumstances for the sect to be born. The Camarilla isn't the first sect to have been made trying to unite the kindred. Without going into the Talmeira and the Incarnu, if we look back to ancient Rome, we have the Ventru, Malkavians, La Sombra, Toreador, Nosferatu, and Cappadocians who had all come together, forming into the first proto-Camarilla. But inevitably, as it is plain to see by not being here today, it was doomed to fall, mainly due to the conflict of ideas born of the roads of enlightenment, splitting the kindred of Rome apart. After its fall, many of the clans, to the surprise of some, even the Ventru, were splintered and broken into different factions and geographic areas. But where Rome fell, the dream, headed by the Triumvirate, arose in the Byzantine Empire. Being headed by the families founded by the three Methuselahs of Clan Toreador, Zenisi, and Ventru, they had beholden to each of them the Scion families from the clans Bruja, Gangrel, La Sombra, Nosferatu, and even the followers of Set, along with the odd Cappadocian or Ravnos. Ultimately, their undoing came from the feud between the Zenisi and Ventru, costing 1/3 of the Triumvirate, and the balance which had been held was lost as Michael the Patriarch, without Antonius to ground him, went mad, to make a long story exceptionally short. This followed by the Fourth Crusade and the War of Princes, in which all of the dark medieval world was at war and divided, and conflicts ranging from tenurial, physical, and philosophical set the stage for the Anarch Revolt. And then through the mists came the founders of the Camarilla, bringing everyone to the table in a desire to bring an end to the divisions which had for millennia divided the kindred, set out to be a pillar that would bring together not just the clans, but mend and unify the clans who had become highly divided with a score of factions, philosophical beliefs, and territorial claims. 7 of the clans came together, unified under one sect, one joint but open philosophy, one agreed upon set of laws to govern them, bringing together the cultures of each clan to form the Camarilla of today, in which every title, position, custom dates back thousands of years, in forming a new sect in which each clan's influence can be felt, seen, and heard. For a modern comparison, it's like if you broke up America into its 50 states, split them in half, each with their own vested interests in resources, territory, economics, religion, and philosophy, pit them against each other for a few years, and then somehow 7 of these divided 100 brought everyone to the table to reform America, with the exception of a small few. Sure, we may have the anti-tribute, but compared to before, the clans are not even a fourth as divided. Now, I don't know about you, but I find that to be rather impressive.